The Green Bay Packers. The Packers were pretty close to being a team that went far. A team that went to the Super Bowl. I mean, they went to the NFC Championship. I don't think a lot of people predicted that before the year, but whenever you have Aaron Rodgers, you have a chance, an opportunity to do so. So the Green Bay Packers, I think they have clear needs. This is a team that I look at their roster and I'm like, yep, need. They don't have a lot of re-signings. And the guys that really they need to re-sign, they don't really feel like re-signing. I mean, other than Brian Bulaga, they don't really have a lot of re-signings, and that's probably why they only have $19 million in cap space. So when looking at what they need, let's start with linebacker, because the number one reason they lost in the NFC Championship, they could not stop the run. And I think this is a combined thing. This is defensive line, big guys on the defensive line to combine with Kenny Clark and linebackers. And their linebacking play was not good enough. So they're moving on from Blake Martinez. Littleton, Schobert, these guys would be perfect for this defense, and I think they will sign somebody. Or they'll just go with maybe a Bradham, Trevathan. They'll go with the known veteran for a cheaper contract, but they'll sign a couple of them. They'll do one of the other at linebacker, in my opinion. And I think that would go a long way to helping them stop the run better in 2020. Also, signing a guy like a Brockers, a McCoy, a Sue, a Daniels, re-sign him if they want. I don't think so, but just throwing it out there. Snacks Harrison would be perfect to help stop the run. A'Shawn Robinson, a lower tier guy that I think would be great. These guys would really help bolster the size and the skill of their front. And, again, go a long way to helping them out. They have the pass rush. They have Preston Smith. They have Zadarius Smith. They have Rashawn Gary. You're good. Fackrell's probably gone. He'll go somewhere else and start somewhere else, most likely. But you're good with the Smith bros to get after the quarterback. You need to get beefier up front, and you need to get faster at linebacker, and that's what they'll do. Now, corner-wise, they're good. I think they'll bring back Tramon Williams for a cheap contract. Safety, they're pretty solid as well with Amos and Savage. Savage played well in his rookie season. The big need for me is receiver and tight end, and I understand all the people talking about Austin Hooper to the Packers. I think it's all noise. I don't think they should go after a tight end because they've tried the tight end route before. They tried it with Jimmy Graham. It didn't work. Let's go somewhere else. Aaron Rodgers isn't a big tight end guy. Their offense traditionally hasn't been a big tight end offense. I would go with receivers. I'm going Devontae Adams, and I'm finding a receiver. Whether that's trading for A.J. Green, whether that's signing Robbie Anderson, Emmanuel Sanders, sign Cobb back, dang it. Whatever it has to be, I'm signing somebody. And I would prefer to get a speedy guy, a downfield threat. But I do think, I think Robbie Anderson would be a great fit for this offense. They need somebody at receiver. And if it comes in the draft, it comes in the draft. There's a great draft class for the wide receiver position. The Packers could go there. But when I look at the Packers, they have clear needs. It's laid out for them. If they improve these needs, which I think they will, they have to be smart with their money because they don't have a lot of it. Sign Bulaga, work from there. Sign a couple veteran linebackers who can help you versus the run. Sign a veteran defensive lineman who can help you versus the run. Re-sign Tramon Williams. Sign a receiver or draft a receiver, and you're good. And get rid of Graham to open up the cap space. And then you could sign a tight end. But you don't need a high-tier tight end. If you sign a tight end, you don't need, Hunter Henry or Austin Hooper. I think you can get away with something less in this offense.